afternoon baseball from the Motor. Joey Wentz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Up top, it's 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Eaton stands at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a man to... Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on...
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line and left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Lifetime versus this arm. He has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In the dirt here. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That is first.
Up next, Willie Castro. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Batting fifth.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will not make it over to third, even on the hit-and-run play, as he's cut down on a super throw from right field.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6, the catcher, Yermin Mercedes.
At the plate now is Yermin Mercedes. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yerman Mercedes is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Luis Robert is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope.
And he struck him out. Last half of the second set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Jake Rogers.
The catcher.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Niko Goodrum.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Low for ball 1. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early. And don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. At the plate now, Robbie Grossman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. Goodrum, base runner at first with 1 out. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 3 and the White Sox nothing. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game he should have made that play.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He flied out leading off the ball game. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Is a heater in there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Goodrum is there, 2 gone. So stepping in is Adam Eaton, a base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike. Ball, down.
Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Harold Castro. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Harold.
Fouled straight back. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Stepping in next, Willie Castro. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And now in the box, Yoan Moncada flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Nomar Mazara. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Mercedes has it. And he makes the throw to first. Mazara is retired, and there's 1 away.
The second base.
So 1 down, no 1 aboard. And that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schoop is retired, 2 down now. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mercedes corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Mercedes.
Yermin Mercedes will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodrum is right there, 1 down. So next to bat will be Hanser Alberto. First offering. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Goodrum is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Billy Hamilton digging in now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up. Cabrera might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Now at the plate is Jake Rogers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder,
striding in is Nico Goodrum. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Weak roller right side. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. In now is Adam Eaton, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
This pitch is popped up. Scope waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. One out for Chicago here in the 6th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. And that's the second out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this. So now here is Harold Castro. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Castro on at first, nobody out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Eaton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Eaton is under it. 2 down. So it's a
now batting the right fielder. No more.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He went down on strikes last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Called strike 0-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance.
On the ground up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Luis Robert is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. He's got it to 2nd for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last AB. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now that's popped up. Cabrera over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. So a nice job. Cody Hoyer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So here is Jonathan Schoop, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now here it comes.
great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jay Hurd.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. From the belt, kicks and deals. Schoop aboard here at first with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Robert will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number
now
34.
into the box, Jake Rogers grounded out in his last at bat. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next to hit is Nico Goodrum, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Tigers leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Gregory Soto has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Gregory.
First offering on its way. Leury Garcia is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Digging in next, Adam Eaton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0.
For Chicago, number 43, Evan Marshall.
A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hard hit at third. Moncada fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next for the Tigers, Willie Castro flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Tyler Alexander comes out of the
number 70.
wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jose Abreu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Next to stand in is Yoan Moncada, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.